plot tour, 29th of January 2025. Make a start with the compost bays. They're pretty well sunk down now. I might top these up with some more manure when it comes to the silo, but I'll wait and see. One thing I do want to show is this thing that I've been doing down here. And what it is, I sank a pot into the ground, just got this cover over it, and underneath it is all the runoff from this compost. So what I do is just get this old cup, and I save this as plant food. I've got plenty actually, so I've not been doing it recently. I just wanted to show it. Leave that on there as a trap. As you can see, this is the what I've got stored away as plant food in the greenhouse. I'm trying this growing some onions for seed. These are last year's large onions that started sprouting in my store. So I just put them in here, pull the outer skins off and set them in these pots. I've seen other people on YouTube do this sort of thing, and they'll hopefully keep growing until they produce seed heads. Big failure here. This is sweet peas I sowed quite a long time ago now, and the upshot of it is I've got one sweet pea, so fail. Just some leftover stuff here after pricking out. More sweet peas, zero germination. These are what I pricked out. These are these spicy leaves that I'll be, once they've grown a bit, I'll be putting into a big tray to grow for baby leaves for salads. Odds and ends here mean some old bulbs and stuff like that that's growing, flowers. Carnations that have overwintered, not carnations, chrysanthemums. Spinach is still growing. All my chilies that I had in here for the trying to overwinter have all died. I think I've left one in there, Palivec, that I'm pretty sure is dead. Some winter lettuce. These are the carrots that I'm growing in this tub that I've been slowly growing, but still they're growing. And more winter lettuce here that I'll be taking the leaves off. Just uncover this bed to have a look at the compost that's underneath. I put this the compost from last year, about October, November time, and just put it down and covered it with black plastic. That's what I do for my no-dig routine. Just clean up any weeds by hand and then spread this over the top once the beds are clear. Where this compost heap is, this compost bin, is where I had a black currant, and instead of digging it out, I'm trying this method, which seems to have worked, because I had another one here and that's gone completely. So all I did was I cut it down to the ground, stuck this on top and stuck a load of compost in and left it for a best part of a year now. I think it is about a year, so it should be dead. And that's exactly what I'm doing over here, where I had the rhubarb and the thornless blackberries. And these 4 bins here are where I had the thornless blackberries. The whole reason behind this is I want to use this area for moving my brassica cage. So that will be next year. The brassica cage will move up over here. This is a rake, quite a big rake, that I put these 4 prongs extra on so that there's space 15 centimetres apart, which means I can make furrows for planting, so the spacing's quite easy to do. I have these very large tubs and I use these for growing my carrots. So this winter I've just covered them over just to protect it. So hopefully when I'm ready to plant, it should be quite nice. All these bottom tubs are just waiting for potatoes, which are chitting at the moment. Odds and ends at the top. Come into the brassica cage. Nothing spectacular. Suffer from club root greatly in here. Hence the reason I really want to move it as soon as possible. I'm not dwelling on anything. This is where my onion bed's going to be. Again, it's just covered over for the winter. I partially uncovered it and exposed this bit at the back end and planted my garlic, which are doing fine. This cover's not going to last another year, but it's doing okay for this. Nothing much to see in here. When I dug my rhubarb out, I put them in these tubs, these big 35 litre tubs at the back here. Behind that, planted is the elephant garlic. I think I've got 11 plants in here. This is just some celery that overwinter for some leaf for stews and what have you. And at the front, just overwintering some herbs. My usual messiness. Workstation here. 2 more of those onions that I mentioned in the greenhouse. Trying to get them going. My new onions that I'm growing the traditional way. Got Bedfordshire Champion and Red Baron here. Those are the lettuce that I pricked out about a week ago now, I think. A couple of leftover onions there. That's about it.